We lost. True indeed. We lost. Lord knows we lost. I'm about to say something to make you not like me. You might catch feelings and you might want to fight me, but I don't really care, I'ma say it anyway. Why most comedic guys seem soft and gay. I'm not saying all, but a large amount. Have you ever heard the words that come out of their mouth? Yeah, they cuss like a sailor, but they follow my eye. They carry oaks and wear makeup and thinking it's hot. I think they need to stop, this is a new era. I wonder if the furrows of a war mascara. It probably was a death mask misunderstood. Don't let them D-boys catch them up in the hood. Why NOI? Stop patrolling the block. We get shot by the cops and we calling the cops. Come on, y'all was on another level. The black man was God, the white man the devil. Now the white man, or better yet the European, and the Mars and the bean pies are sold by Koreans. I'm talking what I'm seeing, I'm just a reporter. How you call a woman to be and you got a daughter. Talking about the Hebrews that demonize women and choose Esau over brothers and kin. Probably timid, soft, and scared to fight. Yelling and wearing spikes, trying to fake me out right. But you can't fool me, cause you make a little noise. Cause deep inside, y'all some scared little boys. If you really wanna ride, let's take it to the beast. Get revenge for our people killed by the police. Yeah, right. Y'all ain't busting the grape. It appears that you fear and you in love with hate. Correct me if I'm wrong, we might all don't get along. European psychology got us all gone. You think we divided, cause I wear fez and she wear oak and he wear dreads. But the vision don't start there, it starts in the head. I'm here to wake you up and get you out of the bed. We lost. To get you out the bed. I'm here to spread love and get you out of the bed. The vision don't start there, it starts in the head. I'm here to spread love and get you out the bed. Wake up. I'm here to spread love and get you out the bed. Wake up. Spread love and get you out the bed. Wake up. I'm here to spread love and get you out of the bed. Wake up. I'm here to spread love and get you out of the bed. Oh yeah, I'm here to spread love and get you out of the bed. Y'all think we divided cause I got a fez and you wear ump and she wear dreads. Y'all think we divided cause I wear fez. The vision don't start there, it starts in the head. And she wear ump and he got dreads. Moors need to wake up too, so I'ma wake up you. So we can get together, do what we gotta do. We ain't done much since the prophet left. More standing on law, we still in this mess. Haven't built the town to hold us down. Paperwork can't fear, we looking like clowns. Never been to the temple, claim we follow the prophet, but I follow the prophet. I understand logic. People in the temple, time to hit the streets. Everybody do their part, and we ain't getting relief. The murder rate can be more than just gone crazy. Dope fiends ODing in the hood on the daily. Weed waste with chemicals, you drink and serve. We fighting over information, we got some nerve. They say that we conscious, we might know a little something, but we just frontin', cause we haven't done nothing, we lost. You think we divided, cause I got a fez, and she got a cross, and he got dreads. You think we divided, cause I got a fez, and he got an unk, and he got dreads. You think we divided, cause I got a fez?
Press 7 if y'all can hear me. Press 7. I want y'all to press 7 if y'all can hear me. If you can hear me, press 7. I wanted to just check in with y'all tonight. Because a lot of the stuff that's been going on, and a lot of people was concerned about my well-being, and I want to let everybody know that I'm all right. I'm not going to turn my camera on tonight. I'm not. I hold up. I appreciate all the support and love and the emails. I really do. I'm gonna try my best to, if I'm not in too much pain, because it's gonna hurt to do this. I'm gonna try my best to give you at least a good hour. I'm gonna try my best to give a good hour and just explain what happened. I'm gonna try to explain what happened.
Yeah, I'm the manifest. Check 1, 2. Sean, we got one. We got one. Yeah. Crypto, yeah. We got one. Yeah. Maymuna, we got one. Candy, we got one. Abu X. I'm the manifest of God. The manifest of God. Hit me privately, let's see who really hard. I'm the manifest of God. Ain't worried about you fraud. Gone, hit me privately, let's see who really hard. I'm the manifest of God, the manifest of God. Let's see who really hard. Ain't worried about you frauds. I'm the manifest of God, the manifest of God. Ain't worried about you frauds. Hit me privately, let's see who really hard. Ain't worried about you frauds. Boy, I'm a gorilla, Viet Cong, guerrilla warfare. Don't make me turn killer. You acting like my knife don't shank, my gun don't bust. Hit me quietly, we can do the fist to cup. Show up, I'm really about that stick life, but I'm trying to keep it peace to bring my people to the light. You all washed up beer belly has-beens be tripping. Internet disrespect, making threats, you slipping. Now you said it how you think I'm gonna respond. With a song and a live stream, homie, you wrong. You done showed that John too many times and they ain't used it. And I ain't really sure who you got me confused with. I'm the manifest of God, the manifest of God. Ain't worried about you frauds, let's see who really hard. I'm the manifest of God, ain't worried about your frauds. Holla at me privately, come on, let's see who really hard. I'm the manifest of God, the manifest of God. Hit me privately, let's see who really hard. I'm the manifest of God, the manifest of God. Hit me privately, let's see who really hard. I'm the manifest. You know, this day will not be a reality to you if man did not calculate it or evaluate it or write it down. It wouldn't mean nothing to you.
So special.
It wouldn't mean nothing to you. The power of the mind is God mind. Connected to the force. The universal force is nature, the creator. You must be in balance with the universal force. This is the only way this works. The manifest of God, the manifest of God. Hit me privately, let's see who really hard. I'm the manifest of God, ain't worried about you fraud. Gone, hit me privately, let's see who really hard. I'm the manifest of God, the manifest of God. Let's see who really hard. Ain't worried about you frauds. I'm the manifest of God, the manifest of God. Ain't worried about you frauds. Hit me privately, let's see who really hard. Ain't worried about you frauds. Boy, I'm a gorilla, Viet Cong, guerrilla warfare. Don't make me turn killer. You acting like my knife don't shank, my gun don't bust. Hit me quietly, we can do the fist to cup. Show up, I'm really about that stick life, but I'm trying to keep it peace to bring my people to the light. You all washed up beer belly has-beens be tripping. Internet disrespect, making threats, you slipping. Now you said it how you think I'm gonna respond. With a song and a live stream, homie, you wrong. You done showed that John too many times and they ain't used it. And I ain't really sure who you got me confused with. I'm the manifest of God, the manifest of God. Ain't worried about you frauds, let's see who really hard. I'm the manifest of God, ain't worried about your frauds. Holla at me privately, come on, let's see who really hard. I'm the manifest of God, the manifest of God. Hit me privately, let's see who really hard. I'm the manifest of God, the manifest of God. Hit me privately, let's see who really hard. I'm the manifest. See y'all running y'all mouth. See y'all got children too. See y'all got family too. See y'all got wives too. See can't nobody hide. See ain't nobody safe. I'm the greatest researcher on this YouTube thing. Don't think you're gonna talk slick to me and that's gonna be the end of it. So keep on talking slick. I'm gonna give you one more pass. And after that pass, I'm on your praise the Lord. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. I be that more you gon' remember. Taharka Bey front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. number, that's right. I'll be there more, you gon' remember. Taharka Bey front line till the law call my number. You a friend of the Moors, then you a friend of mine. I was told I'll be there more, you gon' remember. Be more. I'll be there more, you gon' remember. Nap Town. I'll be there more, you gon' remember. Taharka Bey front line till the law call my number. I'll be there more, you gon' remember. LA. I'll be there more, you gon' remember. New York. I'll be there more, you gon' remember. Taharka Bey front line till the law call my number.
Welcome to another edition of Moorish World TV. These people done lost their mind. These people done lost their mind. These people really lost their mind. This goofball, what goofball make threats on the internet? What goofball make threats on the internet? As if I can't. Why do they think, who told these weirdos that these gonna go, it's gonna go like that? Who told this goofball, Malik Zulu Shabazz, that he gonna do me like an elder? And that's gonna be the end of it. Who said that? Talking all of that slick stuff. As if you don't have loved ones. See, let me tell you something. The old head told me long ago. He said, Mo, just because you in the light, don't forget your night vision. I put on the night vision goggles in a minute. Stop playing, man. Stop playing. I don't believe like them old Moors that we're going to just have intellectual conversation. If you want to get dirty, we can get dirty. But don't set me up. Like Big Shirley them try to do with the YouTube. Don't set me up. Because if you want to get dirty, we can get dirty. You got my number. In fact, let's do it here. You want to be fresh for YouTube? You want to be fresh for YouTube? Let's do fresh for YouTube. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. You like to play the camera. Let's do fresh for YouTube. Let's do fresh for YouTube. Here we go. Let's do fresh for YouTube. Let's play the YouTube game. Let's play the YouTube game. You want to play the YouTube game? Here we go.
Greetings. You have reached Mr. Malik Shabazz. At the sound of the tone, please leave a message and I shall follow up with you promptly. Thank you.
Let me explain.
The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time. Goodbye.
Well, since you watching anyway, let me explain something to you. You can meet me anytime, anywhere, whenever you get ready. Just hit my line. Don't post and ask me. Don't send me a message on Messenger. Just hit my line. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Just hit my line. That's all you got to do. How you going to be an attorney, but the phone goes straight to voicemail? What type of business you conducting? It goes straight to voicemail and then your mailbox full. You see what I'm talking about, family? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. How are you going to be an attorney, but you go straight to voicemail and then your voicemail is full? I'm telling you straight up. I'm telling you straight up. And this goes for anybody. I love my people. And I don't have no beef with none of y'all. I disagree with most of y'all. But all you got to do is hit my line. That's all you got to do is hit my line. You ain't got to do no post. Don't leave no breadcrumbs. Because that's what you're doing. You're leaving breadcrumbs. You're leaving breadcrumbs. You're trying to put up the little yellow stickers for the crime scene. That's what you're trying to do. Stop posting threats. Stop it. Corny. Talking tough. posting all these threats, talking all tough. Stop it. And then the goofball, y'all got the silliest people running with y'all. It don't make no sense. Y'all got the silliest people running with y'all. It don't make no sense. Because the silliest people, they should be in your ass saying, come on, Malik, that ain't cool right there. They should be saying, bro, why would you post that? But these crash dummies can't think they way past go, ain't saying nothing. Goofy as ever. And I'm telling you, I don't care what you do. My life is dedicated to Allah. I don't care what you do, but just be prepared because you love your life. You love the trappings of this world. See, I've dedicated my life to Allah. I dedicated my life to a liberation of my people. I ain't dedicate my life to just be dancing around, playing some games and showcasing. See, this is a part of the walk that I walk. But just remember, many of y'all got pretty little daughters too. Many of y'all got loving families too. Many of y'all got loving sons too. Many of y'all want to get home to your family. So stop playing like you are untouchable. You're like about 45 minutes away. Stop playing. You're playing a deadly game. You're about 45 minutes away. Stop playing the deadly game. I disagree with you. I don't want no harm come to you. I don't want no harm come to your family. I only disagree with you. And I'm going to tell you too, you little washed up beer belly guys, man, leave me alone. I'm going to still critique you. I'm going to still critique you. Prove my information wrong. Prove my information wrong. These guys, I'm telling you, excuse me, sisters. For all my sisters, let me tell you something. These guys act like ghetto type of sisters who never been out of the radius of the projects. The moment that they get in conflict, they try to inflame everybody around them. Come on, Keisha, we gonna get this B. Come on, Keisha. Denisha, you ready? Come on, Denisha. Hey, Kiki, come on, Kiki. We gonna get this B. These are grown men. These are grown men. These are grown men over 50 years old. Let's give it some perspective. I'm going to say it again. These are grown men over 50 years old. You hear what I say? These are grown men trying to fan some flames. Unbelievable to me. These are your leaders? Look at this. Hold up. Let's talk about it. This is ridiculous. I was surprised myself that these goofballs would even go to this level. Let me show you something real quick. The funny part about this, give me one moment. The funny part about this is that this guy would even have the audacity to post something like this. You know what I'm saying? Now just think, give me 1 second. What attorney in his right mind would post something like this? What attorney in his right mind would post something like this? I heard the coming news flash is Taharka houses set afire in self-defense. What weirdo would post something like this? Him, friends, or whomever. Who would do that? Who would really post something like this? And some people, and they be thinking that this is, and then the people got the nerve to respond on it. You are some goofballs. You are some goofballs. And let me tell you something. I saved everything. So, but you ain't got to worry about them people. You ain't got to worry about them people. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. I've been getting threats for a long time. I've been getting threats for over 2 years. You know what I mean? But what I'm going to do now, since you want to post them on the internet, I'm going to give you a broader audience, if that's what you want to do. You hear what I say? Since you want to post them on social media, I'm going to give you a broader audience. My audience is bigger than yours. That's what you want to do. I mean, that's what you want to do. I'll give you a broader audience. You see what I'm saying? Because this is what happened. This is what happened when you are on their tail, then you're on their head, when you on them. You feel what I'm saying? That's what happens. You see what I'm saying? But let me tell you something different about me. When I decided to dedicate my life to the liberation of my people through the doors and the wisdom of the Moorish Science Temple of America, I examined everything that could come my way, even to the ultimate price. I've examined everything. I've examined them pulling my record. That's why it never bothered me. I examined them talking about my family. That's why it never bothered me. I examined them talking threats and talking that killer talk because it never bothers me. It never bothers me because I've already examined. See, I went to the universe and I say, am I built like that? See, I went to the universe to create. I say, am I ready for this? See, I went to the universe and I said, give me the strength to continue to wake my people up. See, you weaklings didn't do that. You weaklings think a gun is going to be the equalizer. You weaklings don't know nothing about the creator. You weaklings don't know nothing about the universal creator. You think the gun is the equalizer. Well, let me tell you something. The universal creator, whom I refer to as a law, is the equalizer. But don't think for 1 second, that I don't fear law. Because I fear law, but I keep my camel tied. I keep my camel tied. You better believe that. You better believe that. If you don't believe nothing else, I fear law, but I keep my camel tied. And I use camel hair to tie my camel. Don't let that go over your head. Don't let that go over your head. But what type of weirdos do this? What type of weirdos do this? This is an embarrassment. This is an embarrassment. And anybody that follow these weirdos should leave immediately. This is an embarrassment. You got an attorney posting blatant threats online, innuendos online. What type of attorney does that? And then act like, you know what I mean? Let me say. And then act like that this is supposed to intimidate somebody. This is not the 60s, pimping. This is not the 60s, bruh. I was born out the crack era. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I didn't succumb to it. I came to the other side of it and I had to go to college dealing with it. But this is not the 60s, brother. This is not the 60s, pimping. All them threats and all that, this is not that. Because see, what Malcolm should have did when they firebombed this house, he should have went and firebombed theirs. See, that's what Malcolm should have did. When they firebombed this house, Malcolm should have protected his wife with his friends, and he should have went and firebombed theirs. That's what Malcolm should have did. You see what I'm saying? Instead of the picture with Malcolm holding the gun in the window, Malcolm should have went straight to their window. You hear what I'm talking about? Like, it ain't no time for no Kodak moment. You see? With no doubt, soon as they firebomb Malcolm house, Malcolm should have secured his family, and he should have went and firebombed theirs. Anyone with a bow tie and lie, he should have firebombed everything. That's right. Until the European come and put him in them bracelets, he should have firebombed everything. Wink, 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 wink. There. Now, I don't know. This ain't Malcolm era. This ain't Malcolm era. You think it's a game. You think it's a game. Talking that goofy stuff. I mean, and let me tell you something. And let me tell you something. This is the way I come from. If you beat me up, you're going to be fighting me for the rest of your life. Taharka got a broken jaw. If you beat me up, you will be fighting for the rest of your life. It'll be just like a neighborhood. Every time I see you, I'm teeing off. I'm looking for you. I'm teeing off. Every time we cross paths, I'm teeing off. Every single time. You're going to have to beat me up, break my jaw every day of your life that I see you. Anybody know me know that's a fact. Anybody that really know me, they know it's a fact. You see, you don't know me. You think I'm a YouTube celebrity. You think I'm a YouTube star. You think I'm a YouTuber trying to get attention. But people who know me know it's a fact. You're going to have to rumble me everywhere you go. You could be in front of a news conference. I'm coming straight across the middle. Bam! You could be on the biggest news conference about the biggest case in America. I'm coming straight through the screen. Bam! I'm jabbing you straight through the screen. And the little fat little beer belly guys like Prince Muhammad, he ain't gonna be able to do nothing. He ain't gonna be able to do nothing. And I might open hand smack him 360 first. Because if you hit me in my mouth, I'm saying if you hit me in my mouth, if you hit me in my mouth, oh my goodness, Grandma. Grandma Nita, please, Grandma Nita, calm it down. Calm it down, Grandma Nita. Calm it down, Grandma Nita. These fools done lost their mind. Daddy, they done lost their mind. They done lost their mind. Is that a threat? No, that's a promise. That's a promise. If you come try to hit me in my mouth every time I see you, I'm coming across the middle. That's a promise. That's a promise. If you attempt to hit me in my mouth, you better do it. You better do it. I'm not worried about you talking, but you better do it. Because every time I see you thereafter, I am swinging. I am swinging. Hold up. Then let's go. Let me tell you something. You can call me right now. Let's set it up. Let's stop doing this. Let me block them out block P Renee out the chat and then let me put my number in there so we can set it up. Because you ain't said nothing slick to a can of oil. You ain't said nothing slick to a can of oil. You ain't said nothing slick. Give me 1 minute. See, y'all talk this internet talk. See, I'm gonna block you and then I'm gonna give you the information. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you the information. Give me 1 minute. Yeah, I'm gonna block you. You know what I mean? And then I'm gonna give you the information. Oh yeah, you better not. See, I already know that you weirdos is on some little creepy type tip. That don't bother me either. That don't bother me either. Let me tell you something. I come from a place where that's what it's all about. You ain't said nothing slick. You ain't said nothing slick, fake account, P. Renee. You know what I mean? You ain't said nothing slick. You ain't said nothing slick. Now, hold up. Now, let me put this phone number in the chat. You can text me anytime you get ready. Let me put this phone number in the chat. Because see, at the end of the day, I didn't say I'm doing anything to anybody. You feel what I'm saying? Now, back to what I was saying. Here's the number right there. I didn't say I'm doing nothing to anybody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't say I'm doing nothing to anybody. I say, and I would advise anybody in this chat, if somebody ever put their hands on you, if they catch you off guard, if you wake breathing the next day, every time you see them, you should tee off. Every single time. I don't care if they doing a news spread. I don't care if they doing a YouTube show. I don't care if they doing a lecture. Every time you see them, you should tee off. Make sure you got bail money because they definitely going to snitch on you. Make sure you got bail money because they definitely going to testify against you. But I'm going to tell you, if somebody ever put their hands on you, you need to tee off every time you see them. Don't catch a break. They will never catch a break. They would never catch a break because I've never was the aggressor. I've only pointed out the flaws of this madness. And I'm going to tell you what it's all about and what it's all about anyway. This is what it's all about. Let me share it with you. You know what I mean? Because I ain't about that. I'm not going to put that energy into the air. You know what I mean? I deal with it when I deal with it. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you what it's all about. You know, the days have gone, family. This is what it's all about at the end of the day. The days have gone when you can just go around, claim to be something and not be a question. You see, back in the day when we seen people like Malik on Bill O'Reilly as a young boy, when we seen him on Bill O'Reilly as a young boy, we thought he was really in the mix. We thought he was really representing us. But you know, how do you come and you get on Bill O'Reilly? You know what I'm saying? Is the fight on Bill O'Reilly? When was the fight for liberation ever on the O'Reilly Factor on Fox News? When was that fight? These people want to be celebrities. But see, what happened is YouTube and social media killed this sort of celebrity. You can't do this no more because they don't care about that. They got too much material now to be messing with these provocateurs. They got too much material now. See, the internet cut your little fame. That's what you're mad about. And now you're being checked. Now you're being checked. People want to see who you are. People want to see what's going on. You know what I mean? People want to see. People want to see who you are. Prince Muhammad, you have my number. Don't comment no more. Block Prince Muhammad. You have my number. You already know what it is. You know what I mean? You already know what it is. You know what I mean? You have my number. You know what I mean? But these people, see, let me calm down for a minute. Let me calm down. These people, family, they come up in an era of time where they can go to these national or international news programs and they can gain recognition for nothing. You know what I'm saying? They can gain recognition as a liberator and ain't liberate nothing. See, that's how it was in the 90s. Anybody could jump on these news spreads because they spit some rhetoric. But the work that they have done doesn't match the rhetoric. And so today, with the internet, with social media, with Twitter, with YouTube, with Facebook, these news outlets could care less about you. The only time that they're going to use you is when they are trying to push an image or propaganda or agenda for either side of the political spectrum. So they will push you now if you are going to be one to influence or disillusion people to vote for one of the sides. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only time they're going to use you now. This is why Grandmaster Jay can get on CNN. This is why Grandmaster Jay can get on MSNBC. This is why Grandmaster Jay can get on all of these news spreads. No more you, Malik. You're done. You're cooked. It's over. This is why Nick is on all of these news spreads. Go look it up. Go look it up. Nick Bezel on all of these news spreads. Why all our business is on these news spreads if that's our business? See, that's why I don't take you serious. Because if you're serious, right, you don't need all of that. If you're serious, you don't need all of that. Because, see, our people dying daily. Our people are being persecuted daily. So we don't need the showcase. You know what I mean? But if you want the showcase, then guess what? I'll make a show out you. I'll showcase you if you want to showcase. But see, these days are gone now. You know what I mean? These days are gone on Fox News. Fox News ain't courting you no more. Now you got to make your own way. You know what I'm saying? And you can't make it your own way because you don't have the charisma that you thought you had. You don't have the strong influence that you thought you had. The only thing that you had back then was the European pushing an agenda with you being the face of Black power. But you only was there to confuse the people because you haven't made any successes. You haven't made any successes. You gave people the illusion that you was a freedom fighter. You gave people the illusion that you was really about that smoke. You wasn't never about that smoke. You've been doing this since you was a young boy. You wasn't never about that smoke. Never. You wasn't never about that smoke. Never. Don't no man be sitting around for no 25 years doing the same thing and don't have no success track record. What man does that? What man does that? And then what man think that the appropriate thing to do as a leader, as a father? Let me tell you something. What type of man as a leader, as a father would make this type of thing? As a leader, as a father would share something like this? What type of man? I got a baby in the house as a father, but we ain't tripping though. We ain't tripping. What type of man that's a father? Huh? He's a father. And anybody that support this, even if you mad at me, you are the most goofiest person in the world. Even if you upset with me, you are the most silliest, irrational, illogical person in the world. What type of man in their right mind that has children? What type of woman in her right mind would endorse something like this? What type of fools are we working with today? Huh? Huh? What type of fools are we working with today? Anubis. Let me put the link out there for Anubis. Let me put the link out there to Anubis real quick. Hit that link, Anubis. I'll talk to Anubis. Thank you, brother. I'm going to finish my show in a minute. Where Anubis at? I'm getting sweaty because I'm about to turn up. Where Anubis? Let Anubis hit the link. And we could talk about Prince Najee in a minute. Let him hit the link. I talk to Anubis for 1 second because I got a bunch of little slides that I want to go over and I want to underscore how sick and goofy this is. There you go. Salute him, Moon.
What's up?
How you doing, brother?
I'm black. I'm alive. It's a beautiful day.
Everything all right?
We gotta talk, man.
How you feel?
We gotta talk.
Brother, you can have my number anytime. Let me explain something to you. Prince Najee, this will be the deal. I'll bring my squad. He'll bring his squad. We'll go into a room. We'll shut the door, and whoever walk out, walk out.
That sounds good to me.
That's the only deal I would do.
It's called catch a fade. Sound good to me.
Yeah, that's the only deal I would do. And I'm not going to do this with 150 people because I got work to do. But since Prince Najee, he will be the representative. So don't give me no more offers. He will be the representative.
That sounds good.
He bring his people. I bring my people. We go into a door. We shut the door. And whoever walk out, walk out. It don't have to be on social media. No social media, no cameras, no nothing. Whoever walk out, walk out.
Sound good. I think y'all should. I think we should do it all for the people, though. I mean, catch a fade in the quiet, but all proceeds.
But guess what, though? When that's over, then what? You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm still going to call out these frauds. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you this, because the problem is you call out people that's not frauds, and I talked to you about that.
Who did I call out? Who wasn't a fraud?
Nick.
I didn't say he was a fraud. I say he did suspicious behavior.
They ain't suspicious behavior. The brother, I look. I've been knowing Nick is like a brother to me. Babu is like a brother to me.
Listen what I said. I said it's very suspicious that everything that I showed. Did you see the video?
I saw the video.
Was you there?
Nope. I was there on Sunday.
Brother, so do you mean tell me that video where he goes into the sheriff office an hour and a half later, when the sheriff was supposed to meet him, you don't think that was suspect?
I don't think it was suspect. Shit, stuff like traffic happens.
No. But the thing is, his response wasn't like traffic happened. See, we give too many passes in this liberation pandemonium.
I don't get passes on me. I understand the audience, and I also understand who's talking.
Right.
And I also understand the person I'm dealing with. So if Nick said this happens, because I know Nick's character, I believe it.
And that's what I'm saying. See, but at the same time, you cannot get mad or get upset, or anybody can for that matter, if one is following themselves with cameras and someone chooses to critique it. You cannot get mad. You cannot get mad because you took the cameras in there. This is social media era. You had the cameras follow you. That is asinine at best. You have cameras following you and get mad when somebody critique exactly what the cameras record. I didn't adjust anything.
Here's the thing. Remember that last time I was on and I asked you to do me a favor, right? I did that for a very intricate reason. I did that for a reason, bro. It's always a method behind the madness, right? Because you said you understand where I'm coming from. So I try to hit you on that.
I hear you. I hear you.
And basically tell you, hey, man, you need to stop that.
I hear
because
exactly
what we're trying to do is do the work for our people.
I'm not listening to you. I hear what you're saying, but I don't think you hear what I'm saying.
No, I heard exactly clearly what you're saying, but you ain't hearing what I'm saying.
No,
what I'm saying is,
I hear exactly what you're saying.
No, I don't think you do.
Okay.
Because at the end
so we'll see. So we'll see. Because I hear exactly what you're saying.
No, you don't.
You already said it. All right. Let's just bring it like it's supposed to be. See, let me say something, man.
Go ahead.
Let me say something.
Mm-hmm.
I expect,
mm-hmm.
and I'm going to say it slowly, but I want to say it right. I expect the atmosphere to turn into an implosion, because that's all we ever do as a people. We can never intellectualize to address one another. We always got to bring our anger within.
But that's what I try to do with you. But
instead of taking it where it's supposed to go. So I hear exactly what you're saying.
That's what I'm trying to do with you, but you ain't trying to listen.
No, I hear exactly what you're saying. I'm not going to stop. Bring your people. Do what you do. All of y'all, do what you do.
Listen.
Do what you do. That's the best thing I can tell you.
The fun thing about me, family members, I ain't bringing my people.
No, bring you.
If I'm coming.
Listen what I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, I'm trying to have a conversation with you, man.
I'm trying to tell you,
it ain't past all the tough guys did. I'm trying to have a conversation with you, Brody, because I'm gonna be honest with you. As I looked at your platform, I said it's powerful. If he changed the dynamic, it can actually help us bring people to help the people. Everybody that's watching your show that co-sign a lot of this shit, let me just keep it a thousand. Excuse me for being vulgar. Let me just keep it solid, not potato salad, all the way funky. All right. A lot of them people right now, they won't go do shit for the people, no way.
But I'm not talking about them, brother. You're not listening to me.
Literally, I do domestic violence.
Let me ask you a question.
I give my life for the people. So at the end of
what you think I'm doing now?
It's some motherfucker out there waiting with a gun trying to kill me, and I ain't got the backup I need because of shit like that. And I try to talk to you, man to fucking man, because you're a man with a whole family, and I'm telling you to stop.
You are too, though. You are too. You know that, right?
Huh?
You are too, though.
Oh, I'm all man all day.
Absolutely.
All day, twice on Sunday.
You are too.
All day, and I'm trying to talk to another black man, to man.
No, I'm not trying to hear it. Stop. I'm not going to stop. I'm not trying to hear it. I'm going to have this platform. I'm going to inform the people what I think is suspect, and that's just what it is. Do what you got to do. I mean, I'm a man. I do what I got to do.
Well, you know what they say?
What they say?
When the lion's in the jungle and you tell a young man not to walk around at night and they go and do it anyway, c'est la vie.
Okay. That's it.
I ain't no threat.
That's it. See, this is what I'm talking about. That's it. Next up. Come on, next up. Magnum Bay. Islam, brother. What's popping? You see that? He said what he said. You see what I'm saying? And now it's up to me to respond properly. He said what he said. It's up to me to respond properly.
It's like this, right? They get it confused because you uplift their fallen humanity, right? See, what they don't realize is that the lies that they tell get caught up. So if somebody got a problem with you, I'm going to say it like this. I'm going to tell all y'all got a problem with me. Y'all got a problem with the Order of the Moorish Guard. Because, see, the problem is a lot of y'all is out there faking. A lot of y'all is out there lying. So he didn't ask me to come on. I came on. I pulled my shit over so I can get on here. AJ, let me get to you. I remember when you tried to reach out to me to come to Camp Malik so that you can train. Okay, so that you can start all your stuff with your organization that you claim been around for 10 years. Okay, you got with a brother and brother Charles, and you called me. Now, for you other people who's sitting up here acting like you want to do something to this man, you going to do something to me. Okay, so it's real simple. Keep talking, and if somebody run up on you, they going to put you where you need to be, because he's a grand sheep. He has an order about himself to where he has to deal with uplifting fallen humanity. If he's bringing the truth, how can you be mad? The next thing is, a lot of y'all like to lie. Go ahead, grand sheep.
My thing is, brother, why nobody just prove what I'm saying wrong and shut me up? Why we always got to talk this gangster violence, innuendos? I'm trying to talk to you like a man. I'm trying to talk to you like a man. No, you're trying to talk to me like a punk and innuendos. That's what you're trying to do.
Well, you know, it's real easy to mash the gas.
You understand what I'm saying?
It's
like,
just as easy to hit the flashes.
I'm trying to talk to you like a man. No, what you're trying to do is talk to me like a sucker with innuendos. That's what you're trying to do. That's what you're trying to do.
You know you ain't no sucker, grand sheep.
I hear you. I hear you. That's what you're trying to do.
Look, it's like this, grand sheep. All they going to do is stir a pot. When you go looking in their background after they done told you this grand lie of what they done did, who they are, and they give you this real nice picture or this facade, and they try to take it out there, and all it takes is one poke, and then it just deflates. And when it deflates, what they got to do is they got to catch up. They gotta put a Band-Aid over here. They're gonna put a little super glue over there, you know. And then what happens is it's gonna lose a little bit of air, but guess what? They got all this other shit on there trying to keep the air in and making it even more questionable. That's why I brought up the thing about AJ. You see, because they called me chief. They called me to try to start that. I remember when they tried to start that. They didn't have no airplanes. They wasn't jumping out. They weren't jumping out no airplanes. They weren't in no boats. And he was supposed to come to me and meet with me. A lot of this stuff right now is being stemmed by somebody sitting in the back, and that's why I posted. What's going to happen is you're going to get caught driving that big truck, because I'm driving one, AJ. You're going to get caught. All these other little organizations out here, the man just had on there Huey P. Newton's son. He'd have told y'all fake. The man told you how he had to go through the background. He didn't even know his daddy. See, it be stuff like that. You see, everybody wants to be part of something. If you're going to be part of something, just be part of something that's real. The grand sheik is simple. He's uplifting fallen humanity.
Let me, if I can cut in real quick. How can I be such a threat to these so strong organizations? Why am I such a threat with what I'm saying? I must be a serious powerhouse on this medium called YouTube. For them to feel that bad, that uncomfortable, that crazy to talk this reckless and talk post-reckless stuff and send innuendos, there is not one person to try to logically explain what we was looking at in the video. The only thing that people say is, well, if he said it, I believe it. That's still believing in Santa Claus. I know this person for a long time. If he said it, I believe it. What? I'm not believing my best friend, my brother, if something looks suspect. I ain't believing my mama if something looks suspect. Mama,
if it looks suspect, it's suspect. Point blank.
Mama, you got to explain, mama. That looks suspect. Please bring peace to my mind, mama.
If you had everybody in the ruck over here with me. They start calling me. I'm driving down through Atlanta. They hit me up. What's going on? What's going on? You know, ODB, what's going on? Solo, what's going on? Raven, what's going on? I don't know.
You know,
I got people contacting me from the guard who's supposed to be on leave of absence, talking about somebody hit Taharka Bey in the mouth. Oh no, we getting ready. I'm about to get up out this truck. I'm about to get in the whip and come on up there to MD to Maryland. I'm trying to see who broke your jaw.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. I just really got to underscore, right? I really got to underscore that it's a shame that no one has come forth to logically break down how I'm manipulating the truth. In fact, I will open this platform up for anybody who wish to attempt to show how I manipulate the truth.
Bro.
And I won't say nothing. And I won't say nothing. Wow,
that tractor right there,
5866.
The
you know what I'm
you
saying?
go through the driver's side.
That's crazy.
There's a red bag in there. Grab that body wash.
That's crazy. That's crazy in 2022 that one will get here and say, I'm a grown man. But then in the next breath say, I believe him because he's my friend. With no proof, no nothing. The video says everything, but I just believe him. And there's nothing wrong with believing him. But I'm not even saying that he said anything. I'm saying look at the video. Just look at the video. Did you see the video, brother? I'm going to bring Sister Nandy in a minute. That's my family.
No, I didn't see it yet, but I'm going to hunt it down.
Hold up. I'm going to play the video right now. And then
play it right now. Let's see what it is.
Nowhere. Sister Nandy, don't go nowhere. I'm going to bring the video in right now. Right now. Watch this. Watch this, brother. Watch this, brother. Please watch this. Tell me what you think. Thank y'all for all the I forget what they call the money sign thing. I appreciate y'all. That's right. We're gonna get a Taharka Bey Defense Fund coming soon. That's right. We're gonna get a Taharka Bey Defense Fund. Cause these people talking crazy. And who know how to do websites? I'm not playing, man. These people tripping. I'm trying to talk to you like a man. What? No, you're not. Here we go.
Well, I had an appointment today with the district attorney.
I'm sorry, he is gone for the day.
How you gonna go in that man's office with your face covered? I'm trying to handle business.
No, listen.
I'm sorry.
So he's gone. He left.
Listen to this.
He's gone for the day.
Okay, but he knew I was coming, and he still chose to leave when I specifically told him I was coming here.
Yes, sir. The appointment, is my understanding, was at 12. He said you told him you would be here about 12.
No, that was a misunderstanding on his part.
Now listen, he's faking like he's going to see, and I call it faking. He's faking like he's going to see the district attorney on the behalf of the young brother that was shot up by the police. But why in the heck would he tell the people that he's going to meet them at 12 o'clock, but he shows up at 3 o'clock? But then when the lady, she specifically says, listen to what she say.
Okay,
he stayed until about 1:30 and then he had to leave.
All right, well, tell him I'll be back to see him.
Okay, when is that, sir?
Every day until I see him.
That's that same Grandmaster J stuff. That's that same. You hear? Now listen, I want you to hear what the lady say one more time.
Every day until I see him. This part.
Okay, he stayed until about 12.
No, that was a misunderstanding.
12, he said you told him you would be here about 12.
No, that was a misunderstanding on his part.
Now listen, she says something that's definitive. You told him that you will be here about 12. He comes with something ambiguous. No, that was a misunderstanding on his part. What was the misunderstanding? She said something definitive. He said something ambiguous. But then we have the brother from Anubis says, that's my brother. I believe him anyway. In liberty and freedom fighting? Man, this has got to stop, man. This has got to stop.
Yeah, I bet if somebody told him he was a snitch, his man would have been like, nah, he ain't no snitch. and then he catching 50 years.
And so what I'm saying is, all of the stuff suspect, when one do something suspect and they don't check each other, when one do something that's out of line and they don't check each other, man, all of that stuff it need to be looked at. Real talk. All of it need to be looked at, because it don't make sense that we have our people saying that, thinking that they got some protection when they really don't. It doesn't exist.
You know, kind of reminds me of the story of people rescuing people and getting rescued themselves.
How do you claim to be a part of a military unit prior to being civilian life? Who knows how long? How you claim to be that, but you're not punctual, you're not on time. You walk down the street, you don't know the laws. You don't
on time is late.
Yeah, you don't know the laws. You ushering people. You come to stand your ground on what you believe and represent for a brother that was shot up by the oppressor or shot at by the oppressor, but you let them usher you and walk you out.
Well, you know what? Honestly, I don't know why they went to that lawyer's office. They should have been down there at FedEx.
My thing was this.
Yo,
I like the pressure on the DA.
If somebody,
the pressure on the DA would have been there. You be there at 12 o'clock when you say, and then you don't go there with cameras. You go there to handle business, and you let people know what the outcome is after you get the business handled. You can't get mad because I critique you because you got cameras following you. How you gonna get mad because I critique you and you got cameras following you? Cut the camera off.
Man, listen, man, they take it from the book of Grandmaster Jay.
You got the camera on. You tell everybody turn your camera on and I critique you.
You know what?
Cut the camera off.
I'm going to say this, I'm going to get off. Real talk to a lot of y'all organizations, man. Y'all really need to be doing stuff from the backdrop. All this being on social media, all this trying to get a name, that shit gonna get you booked. That shit gonna get you
they ain't going
jam, slap the hell up. Excuse my language.
How do Malik, everybody associated, many people associated with Malik goes to jail? Malik,
we done seen that.
Malik never felt handcuffs in over 30 years. But many people associated with him goes to jail.
Yes.
So these people that's out front as the leader, they don't have anything to worry about. It's those people that are following and their heart is in the right place, got everything to worry about. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, it's a good thing you associate yourself with the Noble Temple.
Absolutely. It's those who are the followers that got everything to worry about. It's the foot soldiers that step out there and believe in this madness. And they are the ones that got everything to worry about. Because when they go to jail, then nobody is going to bail them out. When they go to jail, nobody is going to send money for their children. When they go to jail or they get beat down by these Europeans, ain't nobody jumping in to pull the European off them. They're going to start screaming, no justice, no peace.
Oh, yeah. And they ain't even going to give you their pennies.
No. So, brother,
they going to get all this money. They going to get all these GoFundMes. They going to sell some cakes. They going to act like some of these, no offense to the Christians. They going to sell some chicken and fish, and some cakes. And they going to take your money for your legal fund. Like, the building fund for the church that you ain't never see get built. See, come on, man. Stop stealing from your people. Again, a lot of these organizations do not need to be out there on the front. They need to be in the backdrop, really working. That's one thing about Moore Science Temple, is that a true temple under Moore Science Temple will be dealing with the community, dealing with what the Prophet Noble Drew Ali said. Not none of this extra stuff over here and over there. Uplift all of humanity, and I'm going to add within your community. Absolutely. If you do that right, then all the recognition that you so seek will be given. Stop doing the things that where you think is like, if I do this on camera, I can draw more people. No, you draw more problems.
Do we have anybody in the chat? I appreciate you, Kendrick. I'm gonna get my sister Nandy and brother. Call me tomorrow, bro.
All right, Islam.
So I'm gonna get my sister Nandy in the building. I want to know if anybody in here know how to build websites. We'll build website. We're gonna put the Taharka Bey Defense Fund. I might.
What's up, Taharka?
Sister Nandy, are you mad at me?
Hell no.
Oh, as long as my sister ain't mad at me, I'm good to go. Sister Nandy, how you been?
I came up here for a reason, because you know I watch everything you do. P. Renee, you don't want no smoke. You already know me. You done bump heads several times. You remember the Tupac Center?
Hey sis, I thought P. Renee was maybe a fake account. That's an actual sister.
That's an accurate sister. That's Malik Ho.
Oh,
that's Malik Brown. She knows.
Send me all the information on that.
You know I will. Me and her just bumped heads though in Atlanta. I just want to come up here and let y'all know Malik, Zulu, Shabazz, Crystal, Muhammad, all y'all know who the fuck Nundy and the fam is. Fucking with Taharka, y'all gonna have pressure from us. And y'all don't want this smoke. Y'all don't want none of this motherfucking smoke. So I'm gonna sit right here and I'm gonna go on mute and let Taharka talk and see if any one of y'all hoes want to hit the link. Cause y'all know who I am and y'all know who the fuck I roll with. Fucking with Taharka, y'all gonna have problems, and I'm already in Atlanta where a lot of y'all there. So what's up? Pull up.
And see, and that's the thing. That's the thing. I don't know why people think, and see, that's the thing. And we don't need no smoke. We don't need no drama. But the thing is, why are you coming out with that type of energy as if I'm just a YouTuber and don't nobody love me? People love me like they love you, but I think more love me than love you because y'all got a bad track record. Y'all got a bad track record.
I'm just asking a question, Malik. You and your little clique, y'all already know who I am. Fuck all that. Y'all just Taharka right here on YouTube. We done clashed before. So it's nothing. Y'all NPP, the fake ass niggas, all y'all fake over there. Grandmaster J, all y'all. Stealing money with your goddamn fake ass. Malik, you ain't no damn attorney. You a slip and fall nigga. You
Cryptonomics say put 7 in the chat if you got GS back. Look at Crypt.
Put $7 across my picture. That's why I put it up so they can see who the fuck talking. Ain't nobody hitting the link? Drop the link, Taharka. Let me see if P. Renee want to come up here and address nothing so I can go and pull up. What a dude who was just up here on the panel talking shit? Where you at? What you gonna do? What y'all was saying? Cause y'all know when I speak in my crew role, it's no more talking. We done. What's up? Y'all ain't finna do shit to Taharka. Y'all right here where we at. You gotta get to Baltimore first. I'm waiting. I'm gonna go on mute, Taharka. Let me see who gonna come up here and address what I got to say.
Oh, y'all. That's right. Oh, y'all. That's my sister there. Hey, man, shout out to Sister Nandy. Y'all need to go to her YouTube channel, man. Listen, we do YouTube, right? And we don't really want no smoke, but at the same time, Dr. Collins said, I'm for peace if possible, but violence if necessary. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think we should espouse that. I don't think we should ride that wave of energy.
Grand sheet. Malik and all these niggas who threatening. My defense minister Bass said we always T2G. We just waiting on y'all to make a fucking false move.
My man said on West Baltimore blood life. Blah, blah.
I'm sorry for cussing Taharka, but you know how I get out and they threatening you. I do not play about you, period.
Yes. Period. I love you, sis. And the thing is that every time that you came on the show a couple times, right? And every time you came on, you have always said, come on, hit the link. What you guys say to me? Won't nobody face you. Nobody. But they always got a snicker and sneak and little chats and little posts, but they won't never face you. Crazy to me.
They don't want to face the truth, but I ain't even been over here. But one thing for sure, Taharka people who fuck with him, we see everything. And y'all definitely fucking with Taharka. Boy, y'all finna start a war with nothing. Taharka, you don't gotta say nothing. I'm waiting to see who gonna hit the link.
Ain't nobody gonna hit the link.
We were just up here talking though, because they all know me. Come back up here and talk that little slick shit you was saying then. Come back up here now while Nundy on the panel, bro. All that extra mouth. Y'all niggas know y'all don't want no smoke with Nundy and 3GP the fam. Y'all don't want no smoke. Malik calling y'all now, telling y'all to stand the fuck down. I bet you that.
So unity. Somebody say they need to be taught instead of criticism. Some of the best teaching, it comes from criticism. And that's the thing. Some of the best teaching comes from criticism. Criticism is one of the, oh my goodness. Listen, if you are showing signs that you're possibly not what you say you're about, then you need to be called on. Just like the brother said to me, I'm trying to talk to you. I bet you if I ask 100 out of 100 people, has Malik been talked to about what happened to Daruba? Has Malik been talked to about what happened to the brother that got locked up with him in front of the polling booth? You know what I'm saying? And all the other people that got locked up messing with him. You know what I'm saying? I bet you, I guarantee you, these people don't even care about that.
What about me being locked up? More than once. SWAT standoffs. They took their buttons off. They know I'm telling the truth. And on Taharka, somebody did block me back out the chat. I don't know how they did. You know, I don't know when they did it, but I am blocked. I see the people in the chat. Yeah, I got blocked some kind of way. I don't know how, but I just wanted to address all that shit. Like, these niggas is really fake. And I'm just waiting. Malik, the head honcho. Why don't you come on the show? Come talk to Nundy. Crystal, come talk to Nundy. Akbar, come talk to Nundy. Y'all come pull up and talk to Nundy. Let's have a conversation. Let's give Taharka a show.
All right, hold up. Let me have a few more people talk. Thank you, Sister Natty. 1 second. Let me get.
I'm gonna go on mute.
Okay, let me get the King of the Black. King of the Black. What's up, brother?
What's going on, man?
I'm good, brother. What you like to add to the conversation?
I want to say thank God you're all right, because I was confused with the post. I wasn't sure what was going on.
Hey, bro, but you know what? King of the Blacks. Isn't that ironic that we talking about frauds and then someone put up a fraudulent post?
Well, before I make that response to that, let me just say, I am an MBPP member.
Good. And
now,
you seem like the real deal. So don't.
Okay, so now what happened today, that's gonna change the trajectory of what I am tomorrow. See, because had your face been broken, then I would understand. But these threats like that, I get what you're saying. And it's very suspect that you question whether or not somebody, you know what I'm saying, if you have a right to an opinion. Let me just break it down. You have a right to your opinion. And I'm not gonna lie, there's sometimes you press for certain questions that it would be compromising to what's actually going on. But again, you're a news person. It's not like we're gonna call CNN and make those kind of death threats to people on CNN. We have a lot of people.
Hey, King of the Blacks, let me say this. King of the Blacks. Whenever somebody come on my show, right? I don't know, like, I'm really new to this gun culture as it relates to, I got into this through examining Grandmaster Jay, to be honest. Everybody began to reach out to me because of the research I did in discovering who Grandmaster Jay possibly could be. Everybody
myself included.
Yeah, so I don't know per se the particulars of how this thing worked. But what I do know is that from my perspective, from where I stand, this looks crazy. And now when I'm looking at revolution, maybe I'm wrong. When I'm looking at revolution, I'm looking at, I'm going to say how it is. I'm looking at eye for an eye. I'm not looking at revolution from talking. I'm not looking at revolution from marching. I'm not looking at revolution from being diplomatic. I think there's a time and place for that. I just don't think it's on YouTube, Facebook, or any type of social media platform. I think it's a time to even stand on the courthouse and send your message out. But you can't be imbalanced. You know, when you look at Fred Hampton did the exceptional, marvelous speeches, but he also was ready to go all out. And that's how he transitioned from us. But these people over 20 years have no examples of even attempt to even
Press the envelope. So why are you walking our people into this fire if you're not with that, is my point. We sit there and watch. We sit there and watch Nick Bezel diffuse this brother and his mother that was so upset and on fire because her son was shot at, and diffused it and walked away. Now, rightfully so. We don't want no bloodshed, no drama. I mean, come on, that's unnecessary. But don't sell yourself on the idea that you're about this revolution. And when it's time for the rubber to meet the road, you got a flat tire. That's all I'm saying.
I see where you're coming from. And you know what? You have
don't sell me on that. Don't tell me, my brother from Anubis. Don't tell me that a lot of people are being discouraged because of me. No, a lot of people are being discouraged because you scream revolution, you scream black power, you scream justice or no peace, and then when the rubber ready to meet the road, you have a flat tire, and you got 100 cameras on you. It's an embarrassment. Period. Let me let the king of the blacks finish.
Well, you know what? I see your point. I'm not going to argue what you're saying. Yeah, I would imagine that you're not the only person commentating an internal. I'm pretty sure if you have guests talking about the internal workings of the organization, and clearly, yes, there's problems. You made a valid point in regarding to the length of time that people have been on the quote unquote front lines and the envelope has not been moved. So I don't really have much to say other than the fact that I'm just, if you were attacked, I could have understood their perspective, right? Because you were, spewing out information. But if you weren't attacked,
but let me ask you a question. Let me ask you, brother, what information that I was spewing out? Because every information that I have come right off the internet that they post.
No, here's not when and this is the thing. When I say spewing out information, I should have said bringing attention to individuals.
But do you understand that everything that I post is from their feed?
I do. And you being a third
Are you breaking up, brother?
I said great job presenting. So
you're breaking up. You might got to come out and come back in. Yeah, you break. All right. With that being said, listen. So brother King of the Black said that I'm spewing out information. The only thing I'm spewing out is the information that they put on social media. You know what I mean? And we're critiquing it. That's all we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me give you an example. Let me give you one example. We're critiquing it. Now, if I critique this, right? Give me 1 second. Let me critique this real quick. I got you, my brother. Let me show. I critique this, right? Watch this. I'm about to critique this real quick. 1 second. Watch this. Here we go. So here we go. Just say if I critique this information right here. See if I can make it bigger. Malik Zulu Shabazz post this here. Emergency advance team is on the ground in Poland at Ukraine border. Our word is our bond. We are right there now helping black folks in need. So Malik Zulu Shabazz makes a post. He makes a post that he has people on the ground to help, quote unquote, black people in need. Y'all hear this? Press 7 if you hear me. You hear what I say? Now, King of the Black say he's in NBPP. So he should be aware that there was new Black Panther members on the ground in Poland. He should be aware of this. But now when you look a little closer, he goes a step further to prove his point, and it becomes all cap. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I'm the bad guy. I become the bad guy for critiquing the lie. But in fact, I'm trying to show people that, listen, this may not be the right venue to fight for liberation, because these little lies right here can get you and yourself and your family hurt. This might not be the proper venue. You understand what I'm saying? King of the Blacks. Am I wrong for critiquing one, the leader of the new Black Panther Party, claiming that he got troops on the ground in Poland? And then, now, if he did, you know the best thing that he could do if I critique this? The best thing that he could do? Just go live with him from Poland. And say, see, Taharka Bey doing all this propaganda. Taharka Bey the devil. He the devil. He doing just what European or quote-unquote white media does. See, here are the brothers from Poland right here. And they come on there and say Black Power. And guess what? Taharka Bey look like a doggone fool. But they don't do that. You know what they do? I heard that he had a broken jaw. I heard that his house was on. That is more suspect than anything. If I say that Nick Bezel is diffusing a situation and pulling people away from the scene where the people have the right to assemble, and he's saying it himself, wouldn't it be best to come out? Wouldn't it be best to come out and say, listen, this is why we did what we did. Pay Taharka Bey no mind. He's an Inquirer. He's a tabloid. He's the Star paper. Pay him no mind. Let's get back to work. But you know what? You make yourself look further incompetent. You make yourself look further damaged as it relates to brains. You make yourself look further down that little rat hole of mental slavery when you start posting threats and start throwing innuendos on my show. You start making yourself look real crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the bad guy because I pointed out. No, what you want to do, you want this be your marketing plan, and you don't want me to throw your marketing plan under the bus. Because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. It's all about a marketing plan. And I'm going to show you before we close out tonight, it's about a marketing plan because ultimately they want to try to sell you something. And when I say they, I'm speaking about the leaders. The leaders want to try to tell you something. All you got to do is check the purse straps. Who is the purse straps shoulder on? Check the purse straps. Let me give you a hint real quick. And then I bring in my brother, the doc, real quick. Watch this. When you check the purse straps, right, you will find out that all of these years, Malik Zulu Shabazz, all of these years, you know, if anybody know Malik Zulu Shabazz, he started off bringing lectures to Howard University. He was making money off of these lectures of the Black Student Union. He was bringing in Farrakhan. He was bringing in rappers. In fact, he was a rapper himself. Got everything. No, I know more about him than he can remember about himself. He done told so many lies. That's right. And everybody that's somebody know where you're at. Everybody that need to know where you're at know right where you're at. So you're playing the wrong game. Anyway, my point that I'm making, they was bringing concerts there, they was bringing lectures there, and that's how you get connected with Dr. Khalid Muhammad. That's how we get connected with Dr. Khalid Muhammad. Now, with that being said, most of the time, when you bring more people in, just like the church, when you see a big church being built and you be like, wow, they built a big church. No, the people built the church, but the church becomes the advertisement in order to get more people in there. More seats mean more people, mean more purses, mean more wallets, mean more money. You see what I'm saying? So when you say, man, we finally built the church. Yeah. See, the idiotic The idiotic preacher, he don't never build the church with the building fund because he don't understand economics. But if he knew under economics, he would build the church with the building fund instead of getting that Cadillac or that Lexus. He would build the church with the building fund so it can get more people in the seats. You see what I'm saying? See, Malik Zulu Shabazz is he's a failed preacher. You see what I'm saying? Because he ain't doing nothing with the building fund. The only thing he's doing is doing something in his house. The only thing he's doing is doing something with a car. That's all he's doing. So he ain't doing nothing with the building fund. So now he can't get more people attracted to him because the people thrives off something for themselves. And if they see their money going in something, maybe they will be about something. You know what I'm saying? And so that's how the bootleg preacher can pull one off on our people. But Malik is worse than the bootleg people. He ain't building nothing for the people for over 25 years. Nothing, no institution, no nothing. I say that to say this. So what's the ultimate goal today? I mean, so what's the ultimate goal today? Is if you know he's been trying to ride Dr. Khalid Muhammad coattails in life and in death. You know what I'm saying? And so he's been trying to sell this book. But when y'all see this book, it's so crazy that many people will watch this demonstration right here and say, yeah, Malik trying to sell this book, da-da-da-da-da. But what you don't know is Malik then remixed that book over 3 times. You hear what I say? Malik then remixed that book over 3 times. You hear what I say? I don't think you hear me. Over 3 times. Right here, 2017. He was trying to sell the book of Khalid. You hear me? 2020, a new release. Greatest story, the book of Khalid. 2021, he been trying to sell this book over and over and over and over and over again. And so when Taharka Bey shows that he's a fraud, shows that he's misleading people, shows that he just keep on talking, now I cut into his purse strings. You see what I'm saying? See that? This is a 2020 post. You hear what I say? He's been trying to sell this book over and over and over again. Look at this. Look at this. Let me give you the different covers. People think he's doing something new. Wake up, people. Y'all should turn on him. Y'all should break his jaw. That's who jaw need to be broke. Tell the truth. Truth of the matter. You know what I mean? Look at this. How many times he done flipped this? Look. Look at this. Look at this. The same book. The same book. He's fleecing the people. The same book. The same book. Who's the fraud? Who's the fraud? Remixing the same book. He's remixing the same book over and over and over again because it never get no legs. It never get no wheels. It never get no wheels. It never get no legs. And he's going to remix it again to the people until it gets some wheels, until it gets some legs. You understand what I'm saying? So this is the anger comes from. This is where all that old tough talk come from. Because at this point, I cut your purse strings. You can't get nobody join and get them dues. You can't get nobody to join and buy your book. You can't get nobody to join and give you their hard-earned money. You see? So we might got Anubis that's a real one, but Anubis, you protected these frauds. You say that's my comrade. Have you ever called them on this? Hold up. Somebody says, and I'm gonna bring in the doctor after this. Somebody said, Elwin said, GS, you all were friends. Let me explain something to you, Elwin. I can be cool with you today, but the moment that you show me that you're not who you say you are, I'm going to call you on it. And we are going to part ways. Unless you can convince me that I misunderstood you. But if you, especially in this social media era, I mean, if you come on Morse World TV and you lay out your idea of what liberation is. And then me and you may have a difference of agreement. I mean, a difference of opinion. I'm sorry. At that point, I'm not obligated to cover up your mess. I'm not obligated. I don't cover up people's mess. You're not my friend if you lie to the people, because you're not a friend of the people. You're not my friend if you got a bunch of suspect behavior. You're not my friend. So initially, if you come on the show, we can be cordial. We can be cool. We can be all of that. But the moment that I see suspect behavior, nah, I'm done with that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna call you on it, and if you go left with it, go left with it. Let me bring the doc in. Doc, come on, Doc. I'm gonna take a breather. Your mic. There you go.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you good,
brother. You know, I contacted you earlier this evening because I've been catching it too from Farrakhan's rank and file, and I told you to go on my Facebook page because this is a time, and I've been doing the algorithm and the formula. As you know, when I was working with Dr. Collett, and we were with Steve Coakley, we did a lot of algorithm. In other words, what it is formulas to learn about incidents and how you calculate them. And there's a mood that hit all agents, just like if the weather was coming over a city, and you had rain coming over a city, and you see that rain when it touched that one city, then the other places can see that rain is coming. They can't time it, but they know that it's coming. And it's strange that you did this show tonight because we didn't have a chance to talk. I tried to send my new number to your email. I don't know if you got it, but I could see something happening because Farrakhan's goons had gotten the same unsavory welcome. I'll put it that way. And the rank and file was on there. They're still on there right now, defending their teacher. And he's letting white Muslims in the Nation of Islam, white Muslims that are calling themselves black, teaching the same thing that Jane Elliott is teaching, a white she-devil, that there's no such thing as black and white, the white man's own philology. She's taking it back. And
anybody that been watching the show, I'm sorry, my brother. I want to keep this forward swinging real quick. Anybody that been watching the show, right? Anybody been watching the show? I've been saying that Brother Babu, I have no problem with Brother Babu. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with Brother Babu. But every time, and this is the second time, but this is the last time, Brother Babu went live or posted something about myself about 4 or 5 months ago, and I responded to that. You understand what I'm saying? I responded to that. And so even with this situation, I've never said anything about Babu. Never. But Babu always have something to say about me. So now, Babu, now we're going to see what you about. We're going to see what you about in this revolutionary process. You know what I'm saying? Because now you always got something you want to say about. Now you always want to jump out there. I mean, you always want to jump out there, and I've never, ever. Somebody say, hold up. Give me 1 second. Somebody said critiques happen behind the scenes like brethren. Slander is done in public. Let me explain something. Who sent me that message? Do you know what slander means? Let me educate everybody what slander means real quick. Anybody know what slander means? Doc, do you know what slander means?
Yes, sir.
What does it mean, Doc?
When you slander someone, you are, how do you put, taking truth and you're warping it. So if you know something on someone, say for instance,
let's just deal with the dictionary.
Slander is basically making false spoken statements.
There we go. The action
damages a person's reputation.
Of making a false spoken statement. I tell everybody, show me where I'm wrong. This is not slander.
Right.
This is not slander. Nobody came up here and showed me where I'm lying at yet. No one did a video and sent it to me and showed me where I'm lying. No one ever. This is why I pride myself with showing receipts, because no one can ever say that I slander. No, you can never say that. You can never say that, because everything I said, even in this video, I'm not slandering. This is not slander. He clearly responds ambiguously. She clearly responds definitively. I'm not slandering. Even, all right, here we go. Watch this. Even when, let's do this. Even when you look at, 1 second. Let me get it right here. Even when you look at stuff like this, I say that they packing up and they leaving. Screaming, no justice, no peace. Screaming, Black Power. That's not slander. How is that slander? That's not slander. Look at this. There's no slander here. You got Big Chucky in the overalls. Talking about y'all better get out of here. Y'all got one more chance.
You good to go?
They telling everybody in the vehicle.
Now you know who it was that told him, Brother Taharka.
Where could they do that?
Now, Nick Bezel is explaining the Constitution. Why explain the Constitution when you can exact the Constitution?
Exactly.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Why sit up there and explain the Constitution when you can exact the Constitution? Because if you believe in the Constitution with the Second Amendment, then you believe in the Constitution for the right to assembly. And so let them violate your right and get a case and keep it pushing. And then you can change the game.
Well, he should never have been there anyway. If you're gonna I'm an ex-military man, 21 years.
I'm nervous. You military too?
I was military. Definitely.
Oh, that's right. I know. I'm just
definitely. So, I know you did your research, but that's common knowledge. Now,
you told me that.
But I would never. And if you're doing any kind of follow up or recognizant, where you're gonna go in and at least view the place, you're gonna count how many soldiers they have there. You're gonna count institutions.
Well, that's not the situation there. They were walking and nobody was there.
They should have never been there though. But if you're gonna make an entrance, even if you're gonna make an entrance, you still want to do all of those things ahead of time.
Absolutely, and I agree with that. But the whole thing in a nutshell is that Nick Bezel is quoting the Constitution. But if you really believe that you have a right to assemble, why are you walking away?
Exactly.
Let them violate your rights, and then you can really change the game.
Right. But see, here's my point. You're right about that. But my point is simply this. Once they had because remember, they're in another land. They're in another land, a place that they don't know. They haven't had a chance to investigate the officials off duty. They should have found out who they were, met them in an off duty area. In other words, not in their job area. and sort of meet them on terms and talk to them about blackness, black national, sort of get an understanding about them as black people, how the city runs, how it works. Because, you know, guess what? Everyone in the police department may not have been, quote unquote, for the department. You may have somebody in there that may have a difference of opinion that is standing or whatnot.
One second. The whole thing in a nutshell, Doc, and we'll get back on this topic another time. The whole thing in a nutshell is you cannot quote the Constitution if you don't believe in the Constitution.
Right.
If you believe that you got a right to assemble, then assemble.
That's right. And they can't stop you from doing that.
And assemble. And they always call Martin Luther King soft because he chose the nonviolent approach, but he didn't move.
That's right. That's right.
He didn't move. He let them take him to jail.
That's right.
You see what I'm talking about? You know what they did? They packed it up and got out of there.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So let me, brother, I'm going to call you later. We're going to do our show probably on Saturday. But, brother, let me get Sister Nandy in before it get too late. It was 12 o'clock on the East Coast. I got to get out of here in a minute. All right, brother?
All right.
All right, peace. So anyway, Sister Nandy, the floor is yours, sis.
I just wanted to comment, no disrespect to the brother. This is crazy. The police officers take an oath. They don't care anything about us. They belong to the system. Even if you look at the little crazy movie, Panthers, that they made, and the police officer was trying to make a comment, what did the FBI agent tell him? What side you on, officer? Like he said, which side you on, brother? Now, which side you on, officer? He reminded him the oath that he took. The position that he took is something that he has to stand on. They are there to protect this particular so-called government. So having a conversation privately with them or trying to, do something to open their minds, only a fool would take the job of the oppressor. Only the fool. So if they already on the oppressor's side, we have no conversation for them. And I just wanted to say one more thing with all these NBP supporters. It's funny to me because majority of you all are new booties. I've been around this crap since 2008. Everybody knows Malik is a fraud. Crystal's a fraud. And anybody who's still supporting those organizations in 2022, something is terribly wrong with you all, and you're very questionable. I'm going to keep it respectful because I know Taharka like to keep his show clean. But just to make this known, Taharka got a lot of people love him. And all of y'all know who I am. It's not to throw salt. But touching Taharka, y'all gonna wake up some sleeping wolves, and it's not gonna be pretty. All that pulling up at that man's door, disrespecting his family, going to the fence and all of that. I sat back and I watched a lot because we all know Crystal ain't gonna bust a grape unless she step on it. We already know about the wishbone queen. Other than that, I just want to say thank you, Taharka, for letting me on the show, and I would like to come back.
Sis, all you gotta do is hit my line. You already know.
Because
all you gotta do, let me know.
This is going too far. You're a journalist. And then another thing, people gotta understand is that the NBPP has been exposing themselves for years, exposing themselves. Because somebody knows how to critique and put the information together and put it out there. Now you want to send out idle threats.
And that's what it is. That's what it is. I have a way to present the information that's very effective. And the thing is that if somebody says something about me, right? Now, I've had a bunch of things said stuff about me. I had people that call me, a sex offender. They called me a woman beater. They called me a whole bunch of stuff. But you know what I said to them, Sister Nandy? I said, come to my show and face me with what you have, and I'll respond. I never threaten anybody. I never say I'm going to come to their house. I never say you make another video, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Okay, if that's what you say. But this shows how uncivilized our people and some sectors of our community are that's what they are. That's uncivilized.
I'm going to say this and then I'm going to drop off. Let me say this, Taharka. If we look back historically, just about every revolutionary that we idolize has a background.
That's right.
The believer was a rapist.
Right.
Bobby Seals was an alcoholic. Huey was a drug addict, as they say.
Why wasn't no sex offender?
No, this is what
I just joking, sis.
No. See, this is what I'm saying. Fabricated stories can easily be proven. That's why they hate you. That's why we some of the most hated, because truth, you can't argue with truth. So once you proved who you were, you put all the information out there, now they want to come and try to attack or send threats. They can't stop a person who ain't got nothing to hide. Remember that. You ain't never hear who you was. You never done that. You ain't never heard your name. You ain't never heard your background. You openly spoke on that. This is old crap to people who really know who you are as a person. And what makes me mad about these so-called revolutionaries, I'm gonna go ahead and say this to be done. They come on here and act like they so-called support the people. They want to see us better ourselves, unite. But when they see brothers like Taharka or even myself, who's had previous records and now we're doing something positive, we are the ones that they want to tear down. But let me just say this. It was the real. Those ex-cons and all of that put organizations together, from Malcolm to Huey to all of them. And those were the ones that made a difference. So with that being said, Taharka, I just want them to pay attention to what's really needed when it comes to stability for our Black people. And thank you for letting me come up, because I know you want to close out. I'm going to drop off.
I appreciate you, sis. Like I say, anytime you're ready, hit my line, and it's a show. It's done.
You know, whenever you're ready, and I'm going to stay up in the clouds. Malik, Crystal, I don't want to talk to y'all little chickens. Malik and Crystal, the head honchos of the fuckery, please come up and let's do a show with Sister Nandi. On Taharka show. We can only do it right here on Taharka Bey's show. And come and address all the things that I've brought to the table. Other than that, shut up. Peace, Taharka.
Bombs. Appreciate my sister Daddy for tuning in, dropping in tonight, family. Again, let me as I calm down, I would like to say that you know, the underhanded innuendos, I really don't appreciate. Like, I really don't care about your innuendo threats. I really don't, you know, because just like I am in existence today, you are too. And everyone that I love is, yours are too. But why do we have to go to savagery? Why we got to go to savagery? Because you cannot stand the pressure. But hey, Dr. Khalid Muhammad said it's best. I'm for peace if possible, violence if necessary. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I know how cowards move. You know what I'm saying? I know how cowards move. Cowards sneak and do stuff. Cowards hide, throw a rock, hide their hand. You know what I'm saying? I know how they do. So nothing will surprise me. Nothing will surprise me. You know, like, it's a shame that the last generation have raised so many sneaky cowards. You know what I'm saying? That have raised so many people that are so intellectual retarded that they feel as though that they have to resort to savagery of the beast that they say they're fighting against in order to solve a difference. This is the sad part about our people, that we talk about the gangs, that we talk about the brothers in the streets, that we talk about the rappers. But the moment that you the moment that you disagree with someone that you consider to be conscious, or you consider to be conscious, you consider to be this and that, the best thing that you can do is not prove them wrong, because the alternative is prove me wrong, shut me up. But you don't want to take that alternative. You go straight into the savage that you claim that you're fighting against. You embody that devil. You embody this savage. You know what I'm saying? And then you bring it on to your people. I mean, you embody the savage. You feel me? You embody the savage. But with that being said, family, I'm going to get out of here. And this is my new Joan.
Yeah. I'm the manifest. Check 1, 2. Sean, we got one. We got one. Yeah. Crypto, we got one. Yeah. Maymuna, we got one. Candy, we got one. Abu X. I'm the Manifesto God, the Manifesto God. Hit me privately, let's see who really hard. I'm the Manifesto God, ain't worrying about you fraud. Gone, hit me privately, let's see who really hard. I'm the Manifesto God, the Manifesto God. Let's see who really hard. Ain't worrying about you frauds. I'm the Manifesto God, the Manifesto God. Ain't worrying about you frauds. Hit me privately, let's see who really hard. Ain't worrying about you frauds. Boy, I'm a gorilla, Viet Cong, guerrilla warfare. Don't make me turn killer. You acting like my knife don't shank, my gun don't bust. Hit me quietly, we can do the fist to cup. Show up, I'm really about that stick fight, but I'm trying to keep it peace to bring my people to the light. You all washed up beer belly has-beens be tripping. Internet disrespect, making threats, you slipping. Now you said it how you think I'm gonna respond. With a song in a live stream, homie, you wrong. You done showed that John too many times and they ain't used it. And I ain't really sure who you got me confused with. I'm the Manifesto God, the Manifesto God. Ain't worried about you frauds, let's see who really hard. I'm the Manifesto God, ain't worried about your frauds. Holla at me privately, come on, let's see who really hard. I'm the Manifesto God, the Manifesto God. Hit me privately, let's see who really hard. I'm the Manifesto God, the Manifesto God. Hit me privately, let's see who really hard. I'm the Manifesto. You know this game will not be a reality to you if man did not calculate it or evaluate it or write it down. It wouldn't mean nothing to you.
So special.
It wouldn't mean nothing to you. The power of the mind is God mind. Connected to the force. The universal force is nature, the creator. You must be in balance with the universal force. This is the only way this works. The Manifesto God, the Manifesto God. Hit me privately, let's see who really hard. I'm the Manifesto God, ain't worrying about you fraud. Gone, hit me privately, let's see who really hard. I'm the Manifesto God, the Manifesto God. Let's see who really hard. Ain't worrying about you frauds. I'm the Manifesto God, the Manifesto God. Ain't worrying about you frauds. Hit me privately, let's see who really hard. Ain't worrying about you frauds. Boy, I'm a gorilla, Viet Cong, guerrilla warfare. Don't make me turn killer. You acting like my knife don't shank, my gun don't bust. Hit me quietly, we can do the fist to cup. Show up, I'm really about that stick fight, but I'm trying to keep it peace to bring my people to the light. You all washed up beer belly has-beens be tripping. Internet disrespect, making threats, you slipping. Now you said it how you think I'm gonna respond. With a song in a live stream, homie, you wrong. You done showed that John too many times and they ain't used it. And I ain't really sure who you got me confused with. I'm the Manifesto God, the Manifesto God. Ain't worried about you frauds, let's see who really hard. I'm the Manifesto God, ain't worried about your frauds. Holla at me privately, come on, let's see who really hard. I'm the Manifesto God, the Manifesto God. Hit me privately, let's see who really hard. I'm the Manifesto God, the Manifesto God. Hit me privately, let's see who really hard. I'm the Manifest. See y'all running y'all mouth. See y'all got children too. See y'all got family too. See y'all got wives too. See can't nobody hide. See ain't nobody safe. I'm the greatest researcher on this YouTube thing. Don't think you're gonna talk slick to me and that's gonna be the end of it. So keep on talking slick. I'm gonna give you one more pass. And after that pass, I'm on your praise the Lord.